So yeah, I decided to dedicate. I decided to have most of the day be Genshin, bro.
Many insects have a compulsion
Why
to
you might
follow the
ask?
light, and humans are the
Well,
same. Except we call that light
this is
hope.
because of the new update, obviously. So yeah, we're back yet again. So yeah. So yeah, this is part 3. Shit, bro. So of course, I don't want y'all guys to get too exhausted. So let's do this shit.
Burn it down!
Oh damn! Even his voice act, even his VA isn't here. Flurry of frost and autumn leaves. How they scatter, how they swirl. More swordsmanship practice. Seeing Chu. Huh. I knew you'd come today. Haven't been here long, actually. This must be exactly what they mean by great minds think alike, and the understanding shared by kindred spirits. Did your brother end up reclaiming his book? No, he hasn't. He did see me reading as I practiced my swordsmanship, and he did sigh, shake his head, and make gestures with his feet and hands. But he didn't ask for the book back. So why did he suddenly? Well, I guess is that this was my father's idea. He always told me to practice my calligraphy more and pen a few congratulatory notes on behalf of the family. That way I could temper my mind and also gradually get in touch with our business partners, which would lay the foundation for my future role in managing our family affairs. Besides, I don't know who else could open my brother's bookcase if not my father. But you know me, I honestly most afraid of being stuck sitting up straight at a reception table, fagging civility and giving lip service to a him. Sorry, I never said that. Yeah, it sounds like I read it would be great. It really sorry, it sounds like it'd be really great. Right. I'd much rather find a quiet spot to practice penmanship on my own than sit there drinking stale tea and listening to stellar conversation. So I came here under the pretext of working my swordsmanship into my calligraphy and gaining the relevant enlightenment from Chronicle of Cleansing Ink. That way I get to do a bit of both. They expect that you showed up so quickly. Though it seems that my swordplay was quite the effective signal beacon. And what enlightenment do you gain? I realize that fingers, even famous figures have an earnest side to them. They aren't prideful, haughty beings of divine skill, as many think. As you can see, this is my original annotated copy. contains some remarks and critiques made to who's who in swordplay and calligraphy from the previous generation. So yeah. One can, even I vaguely, glimpse the personalities of those eminent personages shining through. Take this for example. It's another calligraphy great who didn't get along with Chi Fang. See how he nitpicks and hangs on to every little error and how long his annotations are? See, this is the commentary he gives on Chi Fang's calligraphy. Free, unrestrained, sharp as bared edge, like a great tree braced against the wind. It sounds like a compliment, but I fear that when he called Chi Fang's a great tree, it was in the sense that the greatest tree in the forest is the first to be crushed by the wind. An educational person indeed. Forest. Those two often butted heads, but one must always be careful when penning words down. Words penned in black and white can hardly be taken back. After all, yeah, that is true. Response: Fang penned my following response. Spring will come and the tree shall yield lush shade. Here, too, I remember that the one who wrote this was Tian Quan at some point. They say that he was brilliant at both calligraphy and swordplay, but that his comments were always very concise. This is what he wrote. Lovely, but you never did learn how to sign your name. There's all sorts of other interesting annotations too. Come on, let me show you. Hold the fuck on just a second. Wasn't the point of using swordplay as a way to transition to calligraphy practice? Oh, there's no rush at all. As my great grandfather always says, to practice calligraphy is to temper heart and mind. Only by understanding this text can you learn to write the words within. Actually, wait. Do you know what time it is right now? Well, just look at the sky, genius. Oh, drat. I'm going to be laid back. Look like I'll be getting an earful from my father now. Either way, I've got to go face the music now. I'll be back later to practice my swordplay again. Though, if you have the time, why not come and join me? I'm sure that will improve all the faster, and putting our heads together and putting one another to the test. But if you don't want to practice, we can always take a walk or even go fishing. And look at me rambling on like this. I'll head back first. See you later. Alright, that's one recorded, bro. Oh, so find out more. To get more of these, I got unlock the ability for the Traveler's Tales for the not Krai characters, meaning that I'll have to team on Natlan in order to do so. So yeah. Holy shit. Honestly, there's barely anybody left, bro. Barely anybody that I haven't done in any of these regions yet. Nothing, bro. Trying to search all over y'all guys. I don't see anybody, bro. Is it really that limited now? Outside of not Krai? I think it is, bro. Fuck! Well, might as well continue, bro. Might as well fucking continue, bro. Natlan. Let's go.
Atoko's all better. Did you hear?
Really?
Yes, really. It's all thanks to the Traveler and Eon-san.
Alright.
I see. I was wondering why the Traveler was chosen to accompany the Pyro Archon in the final battle. But I guess she really can do the impossible.
Yeah, the Traveler can do the impossible, bro. Hell, at least some people are willing to credit just the Traveler, at least. Since the Traveler is the only one that gets credited. And that actually makes me happy, bro, because, like I said before, the Traveler is the one that does the work, so yeah. I'm glad that the Traveler and Eon-san are the ones getting the credit, so yeah.
So all those rumors about the Traveler really are true.
Kochide's getting better too.
Koichi, give me a hand for a sec. Right.
That's 2 people down. You're an amazing problem solver, Traveler. Probably a well-honed skill from all your travels, right? You really know how to give people hope. Ever since you came to Natlan, I've been feeling a lot better about our chances of winning
You
this
helped a lot
war.
too.
Yeah. Honestly, Paimon was at a complete loss when she saw so many sick people on the hot air balloon platform. We only found the solution this time because you kept your cool and took control of the situation. You deserve most of the credit.
Well, who am I to turn down such a nice compliment? Most people say the first step is the hardest, but it's not actually all that hard. Exaggerating the difficulty in your own head is where the fear comes in. I'll never get it, or might as well not try. I hear that kind of talk all the time. But if you break your goal into smaller parts, the first steps might actually turn out to be the easiest.
You're right.
Just like when I told you to eat less meat and drink more kale juice. You probably heard that and thought, I can never eat meat again. I'll have to drink kale juice for every meal. I'll practically starve.
You know, just because someone says to eat less meat, that doesn't mean that you could. That doesn't mean that they didn't say to stop eating meat altogether. That's what they didn't say, Ian-san. As they said, less meat and more kale juice. You don't have to drink kale juice all the damn time. That's why Paimon was so against it. Because I bet you at the thought of eating healthy would not be in Paimon's mind. Because I bet you she's fat as fuck. Bruh. I should make your ass eat more healthy food, Paimon. Since you be eating all that junk food throughout the journey, Paimon. Like, it's gonna get to a point in time where you're gonna struggle to float because of your weight. So yeah. Have you not played Super Mario Bros? And you see that bigger flying feature be like going down, while the small ones be going up? Yeah.
In reality, all it takes to start is eating 2 fewer servings of glazed meat stew and adding some kale juice for nutrition. That's it. It's not about making drastic changes all at once.
That sounds like something Paimon could do, but would that really change anything?
Consistency is key. You can't accomplish your goals in one fell swoop. You have to eat away at them, little by little. My ancient name means power. Did you know that? So everyone thought I would grow up to be this tall, burly, muscular warrior.
But nah. You're actually short. Yes, short and small, Ian-san.
But that's not what happened. A lot of people were confused and disappointed. My fellow warriors couldn't understand why I inherited that name over them.
Jealousy.
At first, I also felt lost. It was only later that I realized true strength basically boils down to problem solving. Physical strength is just a means to an end like everything else. So I began to break problems down into smaller parts. When facing an impossible situation, you just need to act. And if you fail, so what? That's just life. Anyway, that's what I've learned over the years. Maybe it'll come in handy for you someday.
Oh, well, when you put it that way, Paimon's almost encouraged to start drinking kale juice tomorrow. No, today. Paimon will start today.
You say that now, but then you'll end up forgetting just seconds later, Paimon. You'll end up forgetting the very next day, Paimon. Because you say you'll start drinking kale juice now, but I bet you the next day you'll forget.
You're amazing, Ann-san. You really make Paimon feel like she can do the impossible. Maybe your true strength is giving other people strength.
I don't deserve that much credit. You already have that strength within you. I'm sure you've faced more obstacles than I can imagine during your travels. But you never gave up. That proves it. I bet I could learn a thing or two from you.
Ian-san! Bad news! Okulan is out of control!
Stay calm. I'll be right there. Looks like the time for conversation is over. Come on, let's go see him.
Alright.
How's Okotlan doing?
Good shit.
What are you doing, Okotlan? Wake up! Don't you recognize us, my boy? These monsters are everywhere. Everywhere. They've taken over the tribe. No corner is safe. Did we lose the battle? No. It's pointless to think about that now. A warrior only has one job. Fight until the very end. Careful! He's not himself! Oh, Kotlan!
Get back! I don't think he can hear us right now. We need to get him under control. Let's go!
Well, you're an asshole, Paimon.
Let's go!
Come on! Give me your
Let's give it a
worst.
buck.
Wretched abyss! Get out of my tribe!
Or at least you're not as much of an asshole as a Haw. Like, a Haw is fucking worse, bro. I said it before and I say it again. A Haw is the worst Genshin character of all time, bro. I know I talked a lot of shit about Paimon
Dad!
because I really think that she's annoying, but
Battle.
at least she's not, honestly, she's not as annoying as a Haw. And that she's not entirely rude. As she
Please,
does have her good
son,
moments,
You've got to stop.
occasionally,
You can't
though.
keep going like this.
So yeah. And also, when Natlan was going against the Abyss, it actually felt like a serious. It actually felt like a serious story, bro. It actually felt serious because Paimon was actually legitimately scared of what was happening, and you gotta remember, kids are afraid of the violence like that, bro. Of the real violence like that. So yeah. And you gotta remember, Paimon's supposed to be like this like child fairy that just follows the traveler for no reason. Other than to be a quote unquote guide, even though that she isn't. But at least it felt serious. Like, at least you kind of feel for Paimon. Since she's supposed to be like this child character. Since Paimon's supposed to be like a child character, a child fairy, and children can't handle this type of violence. So yeah. Now the only bad part about that whole Natlan versus the Abyss thing for me is a Haw. A Haw ruined it, bro. No, he didn't really ruin it, but he was an asshole, bro. A Haw. And I actually smiled when Paimon called out a Haw for his own bullshit. And that made me say thank God, and that made me say thank you, Paimon, for the first time ever, bro. Since even though Paimon is still a terrible character, she is not as bad as a Haw. A Haw is worse, bro. Paimon may be rude most of the time and greedy, and takes credit for something that she doesn't do. At least she's not. At least she has somewhat of a heart. At least she does have some form of kindness. Same cannot be said for a Haw. A Haw is just completely rude, bro. He's completely insufferable, bro. Completely an asshole.
Wretched monsters! Give me my family back! Look, Uncle Lan! That's your father! He's standing right in front of you! Get out of my home! I'll never forgive you!
Watch out!
Yeah. Thankfully, Ian-san stopped. And Ian-san and the Traveler stopped him.
Are you alright, sir?
Like, damn, he was about to kill his own father, bro. He was about to. Well, luckily, the Traveler and Ian-san stopped.
I'm fine. Please, don't hurt my son. He's just trying to protect his home.
Don't worry, we'll figure something out.
But what should we do now? He's different from the other two. It's like he can't hear us at all. He keeps calling us monsters. We're basically enemies to him now.
He sure knows how to fight.
Oh, Coatlan.
He has a fighting spirit, that's for sure. But we can't keep him unconscious forever. I need to think.
Abyssal corrosion syndrome. 500 years later, and it's resurfaced again.
Huh? That voice, it's...
So you've seen this illness before?
Direct contact with high concentrations of abyssal power causes irreversible mental trauma in most people. The exact presentation will vary according to trauma level. Some will suffer from superficial hallucinations and maintain the capacity to perceive the outside world. In such cases, verbal and physical interaction can be used to break through the hallucination. However, there are also those who are so far gone, entrenched in hallucinations so deep, that medical intervention is the only option. That's why we developed the Drought of Lucidity.
The draft of lucidity?
It's a kind of medicine that can dispel the psychological impact of the abyss. The treatment comes with severe side effects, including chronic migraines for the rest of the patient's life. So, it's reserved for the worst cases. This man is a devoted warrior, one not easily swayed from battle. That is precisely why it's so difficult to pull him out of this hallucination. If you trust me to be true to my word, give him this. Wretched monsters! Setting up an ambush! Give me your worst. It's either your end or mine! Hurry! He's awake!
Please, give him the draft. My son thinks he's alone in this world. In his mind, all his family and comrades are gone, and only enemies remain. There's nothing more painful for a warrior than losing everything you fought so hard to protect.
Right. The boss requests the inside accepts the draft and gets it to him.
Monsters! What's going on? Dad? What are you doing here? My head hurts. I just had the strangest dream.
What?
I dreamt the Abyss took over the tribe.
Alright, so yeah.
It's all right, my boy. It was just a nightmare. Let's go home. You need a good night's sleep. But first, I want to thank you for saving my son. May I ask your name?
Just Capitano.
Capitano.
I owe you more than words can say, Mr. Capitano. My name is Mune. You're welcome in my home anytime. Time to go, son. Can you stand?
I'll help you carry him back. Traveler, let's meet up later.
As the crowd disperses, the captain has a few more doses of the medicine to the guards.
Thank goodness everything turned out
Thank you,
alright.
Think nothing of it. I agreed to offer you my aid, so this is merely a part of that duty. Besides, I care deeply about this land.
Right! When we were with Moika, you told us you and your soldiers defended Natlan against the Abyss 500 years ago.
That's right. My desire to protect this nation remains unchanged. When my platoon arrived in Natland 500 years ago, like you, we were true outlanders. But as time passed, I encountered the people of this land and witnessed their desperate struggle against the Abyss. Though many of the warriors were rash and inexperienced, they were steadfast and fearless in battle, willing to protect their the glory of Congress, so I decided to offer my aid. We fought side by side to the very end. I traveled to that
Alright.
remains unfit.
No one has forgotten you either.
Used to be. The Sentinel Knight, who fought with the Masters of the Nightwind. Still, I prefer to leave all that in the past. That name carries with it the glory of my homeland and the honor of Natlan. Yet, I failed to bring my soldiers home. And I failed to help Natlan defeat the Abyss.
But that's not your fault. The Abyss is way stronger than any of us imagined.
You need not comfort me. I am no longer who I once was. Let the events of the past continue to collect dust in the annals of history. I will continue to help Natlan in my own way.
Like, with the draft of lucidity? Who knew you could make medicine? Were you a doctor before?
The drought was Guthred's invention. He was a respected military doctor, as well as my trusted second-in-command. We faced a similar situation to what you witnessed today. The endless battles against the Abyss triggered delusions among the soldiers, to the point where some attempted to kill each other. In order to develop a treatment as fast as possible, Guthred used himself as a test subject. He passed away shortly after the drought was complete. That's who he was. Unrelenting in his pursuits. No matter the cost, no matter the sacrifice. In the end, he even gave himself up for a chance of success. I'm sure he would be pleased his creation aids people, even now. The Abyss has wrought enough suffering on this land. I sincerely hope this war will end soon.
No matter the cost, no matter sacrifice. Oh, that sounds very familiar.
Stop worrying about other people's
Aurora.
survival, about their losses and sacrifices. You just need to win. That must be why I've returned. For this moment. Please finish what you set out to do, Commander.
The soul that possessed Aurora.
You're more perceptive than I imagined. However, some things are better kept secret for now. We may be working together, but our goals are not entirely aligned.
What's with the secrets all of a sudden? I'm starting to think we should be more careful around you.
I do not mean to jeopardize the trust between us. I simply prefer to keep this to myself, because it's a personal matter. All I can tell you is this. Natlan may have survived the worst of the crisis, but the souls of this land are still not at peace. And that is why my work is not yet done.
Well, if it's personal, then we'll just have to trust you.
Yeah, because you gotta remember, some people don't like telling others their personal shit. Because it might be embarrassing. Most likely be embarrassing, probably.
If you have other questions,
Or something that they're just uncomfortable of saying to others.
Wait, like anything? Paimon wants to know how you eat with the mask. Anything you want to ask?
What does that have to do with what we're doing? Actually, that's something I want to know.
Natlan must pay the price for his use of the Ruler of Death's power. That price is death. Death can clear the debt. Even now that the war's over and the threat to Natlan is gone, it looks like that death is still set in stone.
Could the captain be know something about the rule of death? I might not get to this opportunity again, Jackson. Ask about the rule of death.
In the garden cultivated by the gods, flowers and weeds. When the weeds compete for nutrients in the soil, the gardener intervenes to inhibit their growth. I'm not one to pass judgment based on my own standard of right and wrong. But it is an undeniable fact that she is responsible for my suffering, as well as that of my people. If that explanation is too difficult to understand, allow me to show you exactly what I mean.
What? The curse of immortality.
The ruler of death can freely define the form of death, or grant immortality to anyone she desires. Her power is a rule in and of itself.
Faced with such an overwhelming level of power, it can feel hopeless to resist.
Oh, so they never show what the captain's face looks like. But I think, if I can remember correctly, said that is rotting. So yeah, as a rotting corpse is also disgusting, bro. Like that ass.
But I am of the belief that no destiny is unchangeable, no death inevitable, and no rule unbreakable.
Bro.
So, before the final moment truly arrives, we must fight harder than ever.
Hey, Traveler. Paimon. Sorry, hope I didn't interrupt anything. After helping Occult land back home, I went on a small walk and happened to run into a messenger from the Scions of the Canopy. He's been looking for you everywhere.
Oh, did something happen?
Apparently Shilonen's ready to start forging your ancient name. She needs to check the progress of your Pilgrim's Chronicle, that device she gave you before. She invited a bunch of people to be there, including me. So let's head to the stadium once you're done here.
This is a critical time for you, Traveler. It's best not to delay, so let us end our conversation for now. Best of luck to you all. Goodbye.
What a mysterious guy. Still, he doesn't seem quite as intimidating as before. We're basically comrades now, right?
I get that this will be an interlude, but it feels more like an Ian-san story quest.
Anyway, let's head to the stadium. We shouldn't keep everyone waiting.
So in the end, the captain still hasn't told us his real goal. It kind of reminds Paimon of someone we met recently. Oh, right, the Lord of the Night! They just seem so tired, you know? Since they've both been alive for many centuries, do you think that's just what happens when you've been alive for too long?
I can feel like this interlude is almost over, bro. No, not enough, bro.
Sure took your sweet time. Wretched scoundrels! How dare you keep the almighty Dragon Lord, Kahulaha, waiting! Kneel before us and apologize, or we'll...
Thank you, Kanich. Like, get Aha's annoying ass out of here.
Don't listen to him. We just got here too.
Yeah, for real.
Kanich, Kachina, Mualani? Woo! Everyone's here!
Reunited at last. Did you miss us?
I brought candy and cookies to share. Of course we missed you. Ooh, we brought Source crackers too. Score!
Yup, told you she'll forget about the whole kale juice. Shit, bro.
Just in time, Traveler. It's so stifling in here. I was just about to go outside to get some air.
It's the same temperature outside. Anyway, how was the trip here?
Let's move, pretty smoothly.
To be honest, I also didn't expect this many people to show up. A third of this amount is more than enough for my plan.
Why do we need them here?
I need to ask them about you, gather their thoughts and hopes. That will help the formation of your ancient name. Oh, you brought the Pilgrim's Chronicle, right? Yeah, let me take a look. Okay. The progress looks good. We have enough people, so let's get started.
Sorry I'm late.
Shaska showing up late for something? That's a first.
I had to follow a group of monsters further than expected. When I got back, I heard about what you did for my tribe. Thank you.
The Traveler deserves most of the credit. Plus, if it weren't for your help during the battle, the Collective of Plenty would have suffered a lot more. We had the manpower to spare, so it's only right we return the favor.
What part?
Okay, let's save the pleasantries for later. Everyone's here, so let's get started. All right, let me remind everyone what's going to happen. I need each of you to stand before the Pilgrim's Chronicle and share your stories about the Traveler. Your words will be recorded and become a part of the Traveler's ancient name. Any, questions?
Nope.
All right, then to start things off.
Hold on. Remember what we discussed?
Oh, right, I almost forgot. Traveler, Paimon, you, can't be here for this part.
Huh? But why? We want to hear what everyone has to say.
I need people's true thoughts and feelings. It's best if the subject in question isn't involved. It's much more difficult to express those feelings to someone's face. People get shy in those situations. It's just how it is.
Yeah, because it's hard. It's hard trying to talk about someone's true feelings about someone in front of them, bro. So yeah. So I think it's best that the Traveler doesn't get involved in this part. So yeah. Because some people either get upset. Most people get upset if someone talks about their true feelings towards that person in front of them. So yeah, mostly anger, bro.
You're right. Just like when Paimon doesn't have enough more to pay for her meal, but she's too embarrassed to tell the Traveler, so she has to make up some excuse.
Oh my god, Paimon. Paimon, I don't think that's the same. Like you try to move. There you go, mooching off the Traveler.
So basically, you want us to leave the Pilgrim's Chronicle here and wait nearby?
Oh, don't worry. This shouldn't take long.
Everything Shilonen said made sense, but did you see Sweet Lolly's reaction back there? She was definitely the one who decided we should leave.
I don't think Paimon should have left, because considering that Paimon didn't do anything.
But staying out here is just making Paimon even more curious about what everyone's gonna say.
No, Paimon, stay out here.
Anyway, you're gonna have an ancient name soon. Ooh, that's so exciting! Feels like we've been in Natland for quite a while already, doesn't it?
I've been trying to get her for even longer. Far too long, by the way. Longer than far too long, bruh.
Only Paimon could say a few things about you in there.
Well, looks like you're about to have that chance.
Shilonen, is everything all set?
Almost. We're just missing one last thing. You've been by the Traveler's side the longest, Paimon. We need to hear what you have to say.
But Paimon's not from Natland.
Oh, it doesn't matter. As a Traveler's companion, your contributions are extremely important. You're the perfect person to finish the story.
Oh my god. Oh my god, prepare to rant. Prepare to rant. I'm about to prepare to rant, just in case, bro.
Sorry,
Go ahead,
Traveler.
take your time.
I just need to borrow Paimon for a second.
Follow her as much as you want. Matter of fact, keep Paimon because I don't want her involved.
Paimon gave us a lot, whew, and I mean a lot of information. I'm not even sure the Lord of the Night managed to get all of it.
Well, we've been to 6 nations already.
Here, you can have the Pilgrim's Chronicle back. I'll need it when I forge the name, but you can continue your adventures in the meantime. And when the time comes, I will forge you an ancient name unlike anything that's come before, so that you, Moeka, and Natlan as a whole can finally put an end to this endless war.
Alright, so the interlude is complete, bro. That was pretty short.
I'll need the Pilgrim's Chronicle back when I'm ready to... If there are still adventures you want to record, better finish them before then. I hope everything will go well. I swear, even I'm starting to feel nervous now.
That's what I'm not gonna wait 2 days, by the way, yeah guys. The offer now. Oh wow. You know what? We could do a lot in the meantime, bro. This feels good because no one wants to see Paimon's bitch ass. Oh wait, now we gonna get to Act 5, bro. So yeah. Basically the last real act of Chapter 5, with Act 6 being mainly about the Traveler / Dane, bro. And serves as a transition between Natlan and
Instead of
Krai.
confining themselves to the heavens.
I like me like a little bitch. Especially this one right here. Stop trying to teleport just because you're losing health you're about to lose.
Is this our fate?
Barbados. Goodness.
You really know how to get me going. The flame.
Fuck! Not again, bro.
fear. Yeah, the pinnacle of excellence.
That's LT again.
Let's fly. Knock him down. Coming in.
I swear by my sword.
Oh, that's recent. So yeah. Okay, first off, let's go to the statue of 7. So yeah. Next episode, I'm gonna go do Siege Wings. We'll do Siege Wings mission next episode, yeah, guys. Yeah. So I'll see you guys